Adolfo Kevin Taylor and the Paul Adom Otchere kuntokwa. Now, moment short video we be break it down into details for you.
Coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot. Coming for to carry me home. Swing low, swing high, sweet chariot coming forth to carry me home.
Something interesting happened yesterday. Basically, was like comedy. Something interesting happened yesterday, and what happened yesterday? And I say, Paul Adom Otchere ebe show be enra, and in his show, no, he tried doing something. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get it straight. Paul Adom Otchere tried doing something yesterday, and what he tried doing yesterday was,
tonight we'll all be carried home. Hey, Semni. But I don't understand it. I make a presentation on television. Fortunately for me, okay? You don't agree, or for some reason you don't like it. Your response is, hey, Paul Adom Otchere, hey, why?
Adolfo Yamakwaba Edeba Vimbas TV. So Cecilia Dapa case no and update about now assistance now Paul Adom Otchere and Kevin Taylor kuntokwa chese enyasem ketu akra and nyina say a couple days ago and chese Paul Adom Otchere on Good Evening Ghana ebe make submission be say the alleged $1 million, 300,000 euros and millions of Ghana cedis as Cecilia Abinadapa made a VIA CCI and ukase omu face lawsuits no 800,000 out of the 1 million belonged to Cecilia Abinadapa's late brother. Now it was also a try to create the impression say Sikane de a family property. And sana breaking news be a by SHS Office of the Special Prosecutor or workers as Tommy Cecilia Dapafi Amomaku who extra $17.5 million, 7.5 million euros, and a 3 million Ghana cedis. It took them 5 hours to count that money. Na emra Paul Adom Otchere video no trendy ye no chese nipa ba kwa o blasting nipa Kevin Taylor Otchere mu se sebi Paul Adom Otchere jimifo na Paul Adom Otchere impeso be using answer he is just doing damage control for the MPP, and in this matter Cecilia Abinadapa chese Kevin Taylor didn't spare Paul Adom Otchere or can adwin no and no Eda chese Paul Adom Otchere so abeyina no among other Ghanaians or mudidi na them or say or no why any submission is not perfect but we presenting facts to Ghanaians say only ni nyadwe chese bedidi na them chese Paul Adom Otchere sha see etunyum and sana ono so can adwin e dey achene critics na moment enkwhwe that particular video na for adwin che emai.
Coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot. Coming for to carry me home. Swing low, swing high, sweet chariot coming forth to carry me home. Tonight we'll all be carried home. Hey, Semni. But I don't understand it. I make a presentation on television. Fortunately for me, okay? You don't agree, or for some reason you don't like it. Your response is, hey, Paul Adom Otchere, hey, why? You don't have brain to make an argument. You went to JSS, you went to SSS, your mother paid your school fees. You don't know that you have to develop a brain to make an argument. You have to say, oh yeah, and I heard some guy, this is the most ridiculous one I heard. He said, look, he's going to talk and people are going to believe it. Oh, but we put a gun on people's heads to believe it. We are making a compelling argument. That's why people believe it. It's compelling. If it is compelling, you can't do anything about it. You have to believe it. If you don't believe it, fair enough, you can raise the point that no, charge sheets don't work like that. Charge sheets, they don't work like that. They don't write this in charge sheets. They don't write this in that. You can make an argument, but You pour vitriol. And they came to tell me that I was trending on Twitter. My child came and said, Eddie, you are trending on Twitter. I said, yeah, always. I said, what are people saying? She opened their computer quickly. These young people, they are very fast to the computer. She opened the computer quickly and then she was looking and then she burst out laughing. I said, why? Then she turned the computer to me that, look at this. You see, because on Wednesdays, I had a boss here. His name is Mr. Haruna. He studied our production one time and he says that, Paul, I think that for you and your crew, Wednesdays, you shouldn't come to work. So Wednesdays, we don't come to work. And I don't know why. The awuzakoko on Wednesday morning is just too good. So Wednesdays, so when the children are on vacation like that, Wednesdays we are out there. So Wednesday morning we are at home. And the awuzakoko is perfect. You know the tea bread, the takrade type. The one that I think they pump air into it. So when you squeeze it, then it becomes small. You bite it. That's the one. Add a lot of sugar. Just check your sugar level, but add plenty sugar. Mix it. Charlie, you are there. So Wednesday morning, we are all at home. We are relaxing. Unless I have a meeting, my boss calls me here and says that, Adom, you need to come to the office. Then I tell them that I beg, I'll come after 2. Because Wednesdays we are sleeping. We don't come to work. So Wednesday, the calls were coming, and then some cartoon. I'll show you the cartoon. What is the matter? Paul Adom Otchere has said something about Cecilia Dapa. Okay, evaluate it and say what you want to say. No, yeah, why you don't have brain? You don't. I mean, it is so low. It's so embarrassing. It's so disgraceful. And some people call themselves journalists. I don't call myself a journalist because I didn't go to journalism school. I didn't get the opportunity. I am a news reporter. I've said that all the time. I'm a pure, simple news reporter. The other day I went to a children's school. The other day I went to a children's school and I saw somebody, old friend of mine, and he said, they spoke in fancy. He said, Kweku, na baby edui, edahu ye asin north, me who dage na asin north na aze. Na baby edui, you are higher than that. I said, oh, no, Yoko. Me, I'm a news reporter. Oh, I'm not a boss. I'm not editor. I don't delight in being boss. I am a ground news reporter. I'm like Christian Amampo. I'm like Richard Quest. We like to go on the ground where the story is. I'm a news reporter, plain and simple. That's why when a story breaks, I go to the CID and I say, give me the docket. I don't follow the crowd. Hey, Yachino, this is the other part. No. News reporters don't do that. That's not how we are trained. Go to the source of the story and get it and look at the source of the story, and half the time you will find that what the popular opinion is not the story. That's why Christian Amampo is great. She's at the heart of the bullets in Iraq. She's right there and she's looking at Ude and Uche and Saddam Hussein. She's telling you what's happening. That I go to Asin North, Kumewu, I'm there at the heart of the story, whether I'm old or young, or I'm the boss of Metro TV. It doesn't matter to me. If I'm the board chairman of Metro TV, I will still go down to get the story and I'll report live the story. That's what I am. I'm a news reporter. So I go to get the story, and it's an intellectual exercise, isn't it? But then people, hey, Paul Adom Otchere, Jimmy. Why? You can't make an argument after your school fees was paid at SSS, JSS, and Accra Poly, University of Ghana, Cape Coast University. You still cannot develop an argument, and you have to resort to insulting. I am so disappointed. I saw it. I said, oh, are they still doing that? And then as my child brought the thing to me, I saw some 2 people who wrote. I'll show you what they wrote. Very, very scholarly. The second guy, his brofo is brutal. And I didn't know the guy had been watching me that long. Now, this guy has watched me. And I mean, the things he said about me, I didn't even know that it exists about myself. I'll show it to you on the touch screen. And it was going on. And then some people were coming back and quarreling with other people. And some people were just saying other things. And it was all over the place. And I said, no, I need to respond to this. So I looked at I told my people. So when we regrouped after a long break to prepare, somebody brought that photograph, please put that photograph on the TV, the motorbike, the one we use for the, and he said, boss, Charlie, today you can use this for a flyer. I said, how can we use a flyer? Then I looked at it, I said, this is a good idea. Young people are brilliant. I said, this is a good idea. I said, Kuku, put this for flyer. He said, boss, how? I said, use it. How can't you use it? Use it. Now, this guy on the motorbike, I don't know him. I don't know him, whoever he is. Boss, thank you very much, wherever you are. We are happy that you gave us the ride, and we are happy that we have been able to use it today.
Something interesting happened yesterday. Basically, was like comedy. Something interesting happened yesterday. And what happened yesterday, and they say, Paul Adom Otchere, ebe show be enra, and in his show, no, he tried doing something. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get it straight. Paul Adom Otchere tried doing something yesterday, and what he tried doing yesterday was, spinning. At the end of the day, now Paul Adom Otchere so catch say over $2 million now. Yakuhuno eye Cecilia Dapafi no. Enye Cecilia Dapadia na ono Paul Adom Otchere no. From what he was saying yesterday, you could see clearly say wako ena yadena tena se ene prep no. Say, you know something? You see the MPP platforms ni nyina omujimi. Wonkwa na you see awaka. Wona de bi o hye to mso ni nyansa nti ko. Na ko kasa asem we chiro mso mbeje dia. Nti yesterday Paul Adom Otchere came, and you know, my team, they sent me and I watched it. I'm not going to lie to you. I watched the whole comedy. And me share comedy ni I could see, and there's one thing I realized, say MPP for this consider everybody in Ghana as a fool. And then I am a problem. Like the party as a political party, from Kufuor to the last messenger or NPP mono. They see everyone to be an idiot. Now say anka NPP for who be as Obia Jimmy Fua. How can Paul Adom Otchere come and tell us, say, Cecilia Dapana or ye government worker or a civil servant, technically. Cecilia Dapana, Fiti, Odianka Cecilia Dapa served with Kufuor, and she served a year under Kufuor. Under Kufuor and under Kufuor, Udisika Yetia Cecilia Dapa, the salary in Abuma, it will still not get to $1 million. Now, what? Andrea, good evening, comedy na me share, you know. I realized one thing. Cecilia Dapa is a thief, a fact. A straightforward. Now, this is what person and say they want to spin the matter to the point whereby some point, you know, they will tell you that, oh, the people who were the rightful owners of the money, you know, they are dead. So the case definitely ends there. And it's a would see Paul Adom Otchere, the explanation, oh, you know what, Cecilia Dapa is a distinguished lady. You know Cecilia Dapa, she was with Kufuor. Cecilia Dapa, she has been an honorable person for a long time. In fact, Cecilia Dapa, you know her, she has been working so hard. Cecilia, I don't care. None of you don't care. What he was trying to do, Andrew, and say, instead of him telling you, say, Cecilia Dapa, at the end of the day, how did she come by this money? And if even a legit business now, why is it say her statements are changing now? Now Paul Adom Otchere comes and tells you, say, oh, Cecilia Dapa Sikano, and need $200,000 penny was getting in them, and that Cecilia Dapa Kunudie or a very renowned architect or your kuni or your architect. So everybody in Ghana should believe on no Paul Adom Otchere. You see, on no analysis now and round. He started saying, say, TV3, they are liars. Captain Smart is a joker. In fact, don't listen to anybody. But at the end of the day, no, will say every single thing he said yesterday, he could not support it to one document. All that he was saying is, believe me, these are the facts. How can they be facts when you don't have anything to support it? When Paul Adom Otchere sits on TV, Good Evening Ghana, and he tries to spin the matter, you know, he has become a comedian to the point, I am a ferry. And sometimes, you know, these were the people were listening to say, because from what he was trying to say, and say, these are the facts. But he did not show you any documentation to prove, say, what he was saying yesterday were the facts. So if today I sit here and I tell you, say, all that has happened, they are the facts, are you going to also argue me and say, Kevin Taylor is lying? Because Paul wants us to believe his part, which does not have any documentations to support it. Paul, the documentation is supporting the facts in Ghana, say, Cecilia Dapa Kunuye, a distinguished architect. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. If Cecilia Dapa, you could be a pope cry. I don't care about Cecilia Dapa's husband. Or your pope. Because Hush Papi Krano. Today, when you go to Nigeria, there are people who come out and tell you, say, what Hush Papi did was right. But does it mean, say, Hush Papi should not face trial? Let us make this simple. Let us make this easy. Me see, El Chapo, Escobar, Uko Obukroma. At the end of the day, Obiawo Wiasika say, "Oh, we are drug lords. No, we are drug lords. They have destroyed lives. They have wasted lives. They have destroyed properties. They have used drugs to destroy people in their country and outside their country." No, the question here is, at the end of the day, are they supposed to face the law? Into Cecilia Dapar Kunu, a architect. Now I do $300 million companies or multi-million dollar companies, and at the end of the day, we are asking a simple question. Now, let's go back to the issue itself. Me person me mamu say Paul or a comedian or a joker, and it's not about the borrowed language you are speaking that makes you intelligent. We can all wear suits, we can all come sit on TV, we can all speak grammar and make people think we are intelligent. But at the end of the day, the people watching you, how do you consider, how, I just want to use this word, do you really respect their intelligence? Andra Paul Adom Otchere read obituary. If Cecilia Dapar Kunu eninu penini ewu, na se otumfo na ye ebusuan penini, do I care? I don't care. The issue here is we have a government official who has gone to the police to report, say, Nisikaira. Whether she went with her husband or she did not go with her husband, the issue here is we have a government official who has reported to the police that her house help has stolen from her. So the question here is, how did you come by those monies? If the money is even $10,000,
Motene Kase or Kevin Taylor exchanges some decent banter on social media. So you name himself Paul Adom Otchere and Kevin Taylor have been enemies because it seems their kind of journalism do not meet. As one is speaking for NDC and then sometimes Ghanaians, the other is defending MPP, especially when there is a bad news. And Kevin Taylor and Paul Adom Otchere, they are not friends. Now for some time now, omunya opportunity they do insult themselves, starting from way back. But the most recent one, Togbi Apede, any time Paul Adom Otchere, a submission on trending national matters, no Kevin Taylor, did in attempt. So this comes as a no news at all. Vimba so and we. Unyan subscribe here my YouTube channel. Yeah, Kai will say a DN user or YouTube Vimba subscribe now, turn notification on.
Vimba's TV.